Jeff, look at this load time. Just look at it. Look, it's so fast.
Okay, all right.
It's so fast. It's so fast that I can't even finish my sentence before... Here we are. On Bot Beach.
Bot Beach.
This is a PlayStation 5 game, man. I am playing a PlayStation 5.
You have a PlayStation 5 controller. How's that feel in your hand? What's it doing right now?
A DualSense in my hand. Should we just, like, get right to it? That the controller on this thing is kind of goddamn amazing.
It's,
like, I didn't think I could be wowed by a controller anymore, quite frankly.
The stuff they are doing with haptics and triggers.
Yeah, man. Holy
I'm trying
crap.
we can only show this world.
Yes.
So I'm trying to limit what I am saying to stuff that will be in this world.
Yes, we can talk about the DualSense controller and cooling springs in Astro Playground, and that's it right now.
Yeah. I was incredibly impressed with the controller stuff.
Yeah.
It's like what it does. It is, you know, there was a lot of talk about Nintendo HD Rumble for the Switch and how they used or didn't use that stuff, and this feels like here's your back of box. This, if that's HD Rumble, this must be UHD Rumble.
Right.
There you go.
That's pretty much exactly the thought I had the first time I got to feel the haptics on this thing. Was like the way that HD Rumble became kind of a punchline.
Yeah,
like, this actually makes good on the stuff they were pitching with. Like, it is by far the best haptics I have ever felt in a device.
Yeah, it's just it's very positional. When you're walking around, feeling it on both sides. You know, the left right of the bot's steps and stuff. I thought that stuff. This stuff is really cool. You're dead.
I died.
It's okay. This is very.
Hey man, no loading times.
Yeah. But you do lose all the coins you collected since your last checkpoint.
Oh,
so.
Yeah,
so this thing's packed in with the PlayStation 5. It's pre-installed.
Yeah, it's free.
And it's so you know, it's not gonna be some super in-depth thing, but it is. I think this world is very cool. How about that? I guess.
Hey man, it's right there in the middle.
Cooling Springs. Now that's a level.
I just died.
You did it again
on the same thing. Let's not go that way anymore. Yeah, like you said, we are pretty limited in what we can say about the overall package of Astro Playground. Also, like you said, it's free, so like it's not exactly a purchasing decision to make here.
Yeah. See that box up ahead with that dude on it?
Yeah.
Walk around the back side of it.
Whoop.
Get him.
God.
There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. There's your trophy pop up. I guess we could show that. I don't know.
We just did. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know if maybe just their, like, middleware for designing haptics is very good or what, but, like, there's just something uncanny about the way that the feel of the vibration evokes whatever the thing is that it's trying to mimic, you know? Like, like the way I would describe what's going on inside the controller right now is gritty. Like, it feels like grit flying at you right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really impressive.
There's a lot of little stuff like that throughout Cooling Springs.
Yeah.
And
only here in this one level.
Which I don't even. Are there other levels? I don't even know. Don't ask me. I can't talk about. Even if there were, I couldn't talk about them.
Nope. Who knows what else is in this package?
Gosh.
All right, here it is.
Or if it's any good or not, who can say? But yes, so it's a lot of little stuff, and I guess the thing that got me thinking about was the stuff I said about the hint system, or things you might say about the adaptive triggers that they used in the Xbox One controller. Was like, hey, this is really cool, and if developers are going to use it. So that is you rotating the controller, right?
Yes, this is
go
six-axis technology.
Go ahead and pull that R2 and tell me how it feels.
So that's the other amazing thing about this controller, besides the haptics, is the resistive or like the adaptive triggers are like so much better than I thought they could possibly be.
Yeah.
So there's like very significant tension. Like if I lay my finger on top of the trigger and like apply even like medium pressure, it doesn't press in at all right now. Like,
it ain't going nowhere.
I have to like actually really exert some force, and like the nice thing on something like a Zoom here is that there's tension all throughout this arc, so it makes it much easier to do it in like fine increments.
Yeah.
Instead of like just kind of, you know, without any tension at all, you know, you're just going to zoom all the way in with even a little bit of pressure, but it, you know.
Yes.
It's
yes.
so, it is so cool.
And there are different ways that they can use that to almost make the trigger stop moving halfway.
Yep.
And like click past it like a and I'm trying to think what's in Cooling Springs and what might not, you know. So it's because I have played almost the entire rest of this game.
Yeah.
It's
let's
the
say,
controller.
Let's say if what is on offer here in Cooling Springs is any indication, this package is pretty neat.
Yeah, that's sure. Lots of little crevices like this that you just find bots doing PlayStation stuff.
Yeah.
That is the visual style of this game. Is you just find a lot of bots doing PlayStation stuff.
Totally. And if you have been playing PlayStation products for a long time, it's pretty neat.
It's yes. In Cooling Springs.
They know their audience. Yes.
Yeah.
Should I move on? I think I've seen most of what there is to see
I
here.
mean, you've not collected every puzzle piece on the beach, but that's fine. Let's.
Oh, this feels so weird. Get a good kind of ratchety sort of feel in my hands while I'm pulling on that thing.
Brad, it's the ducks.
It is. Oh, it is the ducks.
It's the ducks.
It's totally the ducks. Okay. I've had my fun. Those tech ducks deserve better.
Yeah.
What was that from? Was that the PS2 reveal that they did the rubber ducks? Was that like the first?
The ducks was
ever...
that's PS3.
Wait, was it?
The ducks are. I mean, unless they did ducks also for PS2, but I think you will find that a lot of the objects in Cooling Springs are related to the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And I say that because I have a copy of that duck demo somewhere.
Physics.
Yep. You can get on those diving boards too.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh hey, look at that.
Yeah. Finally honoring Helldiver. It's about time someone did.
A little touchpad zipper back from there.
Yeah. And so that was the transition from level 1 to level 2.
Yeah.
Right there. And you're just kind of in it. It just kind of goes.
Yeah. So, like, Astrobot's Playground is kind of a showcase for all the features of the controller. So, like,
totally.
Here I am tilting with, you know, the motion sensing on the controller, and I'm pulling the triggers to bounce. And once again, there's a lot of tension on the trigger, so I can pull it a little ways and just get a little bounce.
Does it click when you pull? Like, if you pull it all the way in, does it kind of click at the end?
Yes, you feel a click in the controller when it like
not charges.
Not when you reach the bottom of the trigger arc, but when he kind of hunkers all the way down and it gets maximum height.
Yeah.
Whoop. Got some air control.
That's very effective. I think, you know, like the thing that you would think of, the thing that I always went to when I thought about stuff like this was like drawing the string on a bow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like that's the point. Is like, you know, the question at some point becomes: will third-party developers take full advantage of what this controller can do if they are also making versions for other platforms and stuff like that?
Sure.
And I hope they do, because the controller is rad.
It's great, man. I even just like the way it feels in the hand. I feel like it just kind of sits a little better than the DualShock 4 did, and I like the DualShock 4 a lot, but it's got a little bit more heft to it. It's got kind of a feeling of density that I enjoy. It's kind of of what we can talk about so far. It is, I would say, an unmitigated success as far as the PS5 is concerned.
Yeah. Yay!
I'm sure.
Met with resistance is really funny
that's pretty
for
good.
a couple of reasons.
It's pretty good. Also, my first reaction when I saw this thing pop up the first time was, did this really exist? But
Yep.
I guess it did. Sure.
Yep, it did.
That's a high-quality model of the plastic gun, man.
Yeah.
You've got a 4K TV. How does Cooling Springs look in 4K to you?
Sharp. Like, you know, very solid frame rate. Yes, I think it looks quite nice. I think there are a lot of like nice little effects in Cooling Springs that really stand out. But yeah, I think like as a game here, Cooling Springs, you're seeing. I feel like it's, hey, if you see a way you can go that is not the main path, you should go.
Yeah. And you might find some cool stuff like this that definitely existed. There's no way that's fake.
Yeah.
That really exists.
Yeah, I have one of those somewhere.
That's really weird. Remember that stuff?
If you pause the game, you can see like how many puzzle pieces. It seems like generally there are 2 artifacts and 2 puzzle pieces per stage.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, two artifacts, 4 puzzle pieces per stage. And the puzzle pieces do something that's not in Cooling Springs.
No,
so.
Oh crap! I may have loved this. I'm not gonna make it. Nope.
Oh, you got it. You
Can I just?
No.
Can't do it. Gotta do the whole rigmarole again.
Yeah. Those robots are back there playing Dude Raider.
Wait, what? I have to go see that.
Like all the screens and stuff have fake video games on them.
I'll go see that on my own time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Hit that guy.
This is a good one. Spoilers. If you want to experience the rest of Cooling Springs for yourself, turn this off. But
PlayStation stuff.
look at that guy. This thing
I think the PlayStation stuff in Cooling Springs is incredibly endearing and very heartwarming.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the Astrobot PSVR game is fantastic too, but I was not expecting the burst of nostalgia, let's say, that I've gotten from this thing. It's like, this thing's not going to win any like awards for radically innovative game design or whatever. Like, it's pretty straightforward. But
yeah,
it's fun. It's fun enough. But yeah, like you said, like there's just enough charm to it that like it's really, really likable.
Yeah, I mean you've got your punch attack. If you hold it down, you can charge up a spin attack.
Yeah, but also you barely need to do that. You can kind of just zap everything from overhead.
Yeah,
pretty easily. Go.
And it's very pleasant. I like the. You're about to get on some ice up here, and I think the little animation there is really nice. And
God, remember they made this.
The PS3 nunchuck fits right into that plastic gun shell.
Kind of carve into the ice a little bit here.
Yeah.
Whoop. Some real good kind of scraping feeling going on in this controller right now.
Yeah.
Feels real nice. Whoop.
Not a lot of backtracking though. You could kind of backtrack.
Oh, actually,
Maybe not here because the way you slid into this area, but
Since we are within Cooling Springs.
Cooling Springs, I love it.
Another little example of loading back and forth. Hey, it's very fast.
Yeah,
Very fast.
That's pretty fast.
It's pretty fast.
They didn't bother to put up like a screen here with some tips.
No. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know how much further we should go. I mean, I really like this thing, but also, like, seeing all the stuff they thought up is kind of, you know, most of the joy of it. So
Totally. Yeah. It's
there's definitely a good bit more of Cooling Springs that we could show here, but I guess we could leave that for
get up to the part, like, get out of this area, do this little jump here. I think this little jump here is fun. Yeah.
frame rate. This game's got it.
Yep. Yep. This game got it.
I enjoy it.
It's got also. It's got trophies.
It does.
You can get them.
It's true.
Very attainable.
That's right. Oh, huh, yeah. Man. What if we went back to that, PS2 era, like, soft default of most games running at 60 again? Remember that?
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be really nice.
That would be great.
Somehow I doubt it. Somehow I think that'll be
I do not expect it.
an option that you can set in the settings if you want to choose performance.
Oh, yeah.
For a lot of it. I mean, I think they said Spider-Man was going to have that.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay.
Oh. Huh. Did you have to do that?
What?
Did you have to... Okay, so, I had my microphone muted.
Oh, interesting.
And it just automatically goes for me.
Oh, no kidding. Huh.
Yeah.
Yes, I do not have the mic muted by default on here. Can you... Well, wait, that's not part of Cooling Springs. I guess I can't ask you that. Oh, I should jump for that. This might be a good place to call it.
Yeah.
Maybe?
This is the end of level 3, and then, you know, there's more,
Look who it is.
Yeah. You're doing PlayStation stuff over here.
Man, there's so much PlayStation stuff in this thing. Who is this guy?
I don't know, you should probably hit him.
I'll drop it.
Yeah.
There should just be a big giant floating T inside that vial.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's great, man. Astrobot's Playground. I mean, excuse me, Cooling Springs.
Yeah, Cooling
seems
Springs.
Great. You know, I can't say how good that.
Who can say what the rest of this game might even be?
In actual fact, I have not played much outside of this level, so
really?
actually,
Okay.
I literally don't know. But
Yeah.
just based on this, I am very excited to play through the rest of it, which is not at all what I thought I would say about this thing. I figured this would be just a kind of a bland tech demo that you would be like, that's fine, and then go play real games. But this is totally a real game.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't know that it's going to be some. When we look at Cooling Springs here, and we think about that as a large chunk of the game potentially, and the PlayStation legacy and how many there have been over the years, you start to think about like, how long would this game be? I don't actually know. But I will say that. The first thing I did play when I fired it up was Cooling Springs, and I was immediately impressed by this thing. It's charming the way Astrobot has been in the past, but like this layer of PlayStation stuff layered over it that is neat. Well,
wow. Okay.
Oh, he's fooling you.
Oh man, you got me, Astrobot.
Yeah.
You card. Yeah, this thing's, I mean, you know, we just passed, 25 years of PlayStation, right? Like, pretty...
I guess so,
pretty evenly, like, we just hit that, at least in the US, so, like...
Right.
A rich tapestry to celebrate.
Yeah, here in Cooling Springs, the richest tapestry of all, the PlayStation 3.
That's right. And maybe there's some other stuff in the other places that we haven't seen yet. We will see.
Who can say? I don't even know. I do know.
Next-gen video games, man.
Yep, they're here.
They're posting footage that we captured ourselves of the PlayStation 5 game. It's wild.
That's right. You captured a PlayStation 5 game.
I'm doing it right now.
and we're going to put that on the website.
That's right.
I guess you say you have this running at 1080, right?
Yes, yeah, it was 1080p, straight up 1080p, no HDR, no nothing, just straight into the capture card.
Yeah.
Still looks
I've been playing it at 4K
good.
with HDR, and hey, you know what? That also looks nice.
Totally. But like, I'm still on a 1080p TV in the living room, and this looks pretty damn good in there too.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Great.
it is something for everyone. Let's say. Take us out here, Astrobot. See you later, y'all. I guess we'll be back with a lot more PS5 stuff soon.
Yeah. Bye, Astrobot.
Stay tuned.